we're not going to go through basic recipes of any kind today, but I want to show you some of the techniques that are going to be a part of almost all of them. As we go through them, you'll know what it is I'm talking about when I say, for instance, use diced onion. This is how I dice an onion. This is the root, this is the other end. Cut off the top. Every time you use a knife, you want to create stability on your chopping board. So, not rolling around like that. One of the most important things to being well is not only don't get sick, but also don't injure yourself. Besides which, blood is a pathogen. You don't want that all over your food, and it's just going to make it much more difficult to cook next time if you're missing a digit. So let's avoid that if we can. You've got a nice flat solid surface. The next thing you want to do with a knife is you never want to have your fingers splayed out like this. You're always like this with your knife up against the knuckles and the tip of the knife set against the board so things aren't wobbling around like that as much as you possibly can. With an onion, it has natural layers this way, so I create more that way, turn it, and then up against the knuckles, right against the board, just take it down like that, and bam, I got myself some diced onion. If I'm doing that with, say, something like a bell pepper, same thing, make sure it is nice and stable. Slice it into strips. Stable knife up against the knuckles, right down like that. Got some diced bell pepper. If I ever ask you to do, let's say garlic, because I use a lot of garlic and onion and other things to support your immune system, especially in the winter, but you know, they're tasty all year long. So here is fresh garlic. Take out a clove. Go almost all the way through on either end, flatten it with the knife, and don't smash it really hard. We're gonna get to that. Just enough so that that paper-like stuff comes off. Then you put it back on the board. Now you've got your flattened knife. Now you can smash like that, and then mince. Now you've got garlic. If you ever need to do ginger, to do the same thing. Take your ginger, peel it, cut off a slice or two like that, flat on your board, flatten a knife, smash it down, mince it. If I ever ask you to do mushrooms, here's the one exception to a stable knife, because mushrooms are so soft, it takes almost no pressure to get through one. So take off those stems, again, nice and flat, knuckle, and then this way is easier since it's this way, you can just do that sort of thing. You see how it goes. Same story with green beans, for instance. Either side, cut off the top, the side, top. Put my tops in my composter. Part of what we want to do with Nutrition Kitchen is not only make us well, but help make the planet well and keep everybody else well on top of it. So we want it to be sustainable as much as we can be that way. All right, so there's some basic techniques for a lot of the different vegetables we're going to use at the Nutrition Kitchen, and we'll reference those as we go.